Hi beautiful people, how are you doing? My name is Brenda and this is Reality with Brenda, where we keep life real and honest. If you're watching me for the first time, please feel welcomed. I want to hug someone. Feel loved, because here we love guests. And if you're my returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to watch my video. And if you are if you haven't subscribed, confirm. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, then you're missing a lot, guys. You're missing a lot. Like, you're missing a lot. Here is where we give positive vibes, unfiltered contents, and true life stories and everything. We are just vibe here. So if you haven't subscribed, then you are missing a lot, and I don't know what you're waiting for, guys. I don't know what you're waiting for. Road to 1,000 subscribers, because God is lifting us up here. God is lifting us up, and we are thankful to Him. So today is another beautiful day with another beautiful video. If you see me holding this notebook, guys, things are going to like differently. So yeah, today I want to talk about something that people really don't know. I don't know if it's only me that sees that these things are like, they have like their own advantages and disadvantages. So I've been thinking, so you want to do something, but then you are like, do I really have to, because once I do this, it will now be like, So yeah, today I want to address like few things, not few, six things that people that has their own advantage and disadvantages. According to me, I know these things do happen. I don't know if someone is having like these challenges that I'm having, but I know everyone, 99% of the people around the world, 99% of them, or let me say 95, because 99 is very 95 is like almost 100, so let me say like 95% of people are all over the world are going through these things, and they know. Maybe once I've mentioned them, maybe you will now, you will relate with the things that I'm going to talk about today. So when you have like, you want to do something, like maybe you want to eat something, understand? Like when I say I want to eat biscuits, the advantage of eating biscuits is maybe because they are very sweet, but the disadvantages of eating biscuits and sweets are they're going to ruin your teeth. They are not good for your health, you understand? So those are the things that I'm going that was just an example, So the real thing is here in this notebook. So I've been writing things, not many, because I know there are many things which I cannot mention here, because if I start to mention them, I will mention till tomorrow, the video will not end. So yeah, I'm going to mention 6 things that has their own, those things has their own advantages and disadvantages. Some are funny and some are even serious, and these things are going to shock someone, because are just common things, but they are carrying their own weights, you understand? They're not that small that people may think at it. It's just, no, they are carrying their own weights. So today I'm going to, you guys will tell me what you think. If maybe I'm exaggerating, and I don't know, but this is what I know. I want to like sometimes I want to do something, then I'm asking myself, am I ready for this? Am I really ready for, like example, when I wanted to like to have my kid, and when I wanted to like to get pregnant for my kid, I was still young. I was like 24. I started now like wanting a kid when I was 19. Guys, you can imagine, 19-year-old girl want to become a mother at that age. So I used to like to try, sometimes my boyfriend could ask me, are you on your safe days? Or I'm like, yes, nothing will happen. But in my mind, in my heart, in my mind, I know that nothing is safe here. But I'm not pregnant, And I used to be like mad, because I was desperately in need of a child. I wanted to feel like other girls. I didn't know that there are like also disadvantages of having also disadvantages of having of being a mom, everything has its advantages and disadvantages, you know. So like there's nothing like it's just like smooth. I think only the only thing that is that I don't even think there is something that does not have like their own uh, negative side, you know. So yeah. So number one, one is funny, but it's real. Funny and real at the same time. You know, dating a new person or new partner. You know, the only advantage of dating a the only advantage of dating a of getting a new partner, I'd say of getting a new partner once you've moved on from your maybe your past relationship. The advantage of dating a new partner is like you have you know that person does not know your clothes. So when you put on like this t-shirt or this blouse, that person will think that it's new because it's new to them. So you don't have to like to buy things, new things and everything. Because my shoes, I'm going to use my shoe to wear my shoes when I'm going on a date with him. I'm not going to buy things because she doesn't know my clothes. So yeah, that's the only like advantage of dating a new partner, of getting a new partner. But the disadvantage is now, according to me, the disadvantage of now getting to introduce myself again, to reintroduce myself. So this one does not know me, so I have to introduce myself. That I have to like to tell him that I like this one, I don't like this one, I'm like this, I am happy when you do like this, I'm not happy when you do like, you know. At least the other partner knew these things. Yeah, I did have like you know. So now you see, I have now to introduce myself to this person. That's the only advantage that I really don't like it. So it's like when you meet a new person, he'll be like, what is your hobby? What do you like doing on your free time? What do you like? Where do you like? Where do you live? Where do you work? Like questions like that. So me introducing myself again, that's the only thing that pissed me off when it's come to getting a new partner. So yeah, those are the things that I'm, according to me, you know. So this is the number one, you know. So number two is now getting married. You know, getting the only advantage of getting married is I can't say it's because you are someone is helping you or like paying the bills and or something. I'd say the only advantage of, because like you can still do that when you are not married. So the only thing that I see, like I say, is like you have someone to talk to. You know, you have like someone who is, you know, he's always there. He's coming home every day. He's sleeping there. He's like, you have like someone who you can maybe interact with, tell him what like what you are thinking, tell her what you are, you know. The only advantage is that. But the disadvantage is this person is relying on you. Because hey, most when you have like someone who is not supportive when it comes to kitchen things and everything, you know, it can be really really bad. Because you know you have to like this person is now, you know, maybe if he's a man, I'm talking about myself, he's a man, so that person will depend on you. When it comes to food, he will just sit there. Even if he comes to the house before you, he'll just sit there and wait for you to come and cook for him, to like to prepare everything, you know, like to he, he want to maybe to take a shower. You have to like to check if the water is, you know, like you are the manager of that house. Yeah, that he has like you're doing everything. He's just paying bills and everything. Maybe he's supportive, maybe emotionally and everything, financially. But when he like that person is relying on you, you know, you have to know how the food are going to, you know, how you have to know you have to know how you're going to prepare his meal, you know. You don't know how to know. You have to know like what is he going to eat like today, you know, like, you know, you have. And when the food is like maybe salty or something, you will get yelled at. Marriage not be easy, oh, because I've been there and I know. of which I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that those are the advantages, disadvantages. I used to love doing those things, but those are the, yeah, every, sometimes someone can get tired. Maybe you're not feeling well, but this person, he doesn't understand. you know men men are like that. We women are always complaining, but we're not complaining. You can for a woman to like to communicate or to tell you that she's not feeling well, or she's not, I don't know why you people like think that we are always complaining. So that's the only advantage that I can say about marriage. Disadvantage, advantage is that you have someone around, who you can talk to, you can communicate with whenever you want. So number three. Number three is having kids. Guys, having kids are blessings. Kids are really blessings from the God, from God, from the God, from God. And when you have, when you have kids, you have like a respect. People will now be referring. They will refer to you like mama. Let's say like my daughter is Amelia, so people are calling me Mama Amelia, Mama Amelia, Mama Amelia. So Baba Amelia and everything. So so when you have like kids, people will refer to you as Mama. This, that's the only advantage, and you will be happy because you have like people around your house moving around, calling you mom and everything. You are now, responsible. But the only disadvantage is when you don't like it, you just want to be alone. There's a moment when someone wants to be alone, 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 just alone. She doesn't want like someone to disturb her or to ask her, mom, I want this, I'm hungry, you just want to be like alone. But now these kids don't understand this language of alone. They don't know. They just want their mom. They just want to like to eat something when they're hungry. Yeah. They know mom can prepare this for me. Mom can do this for me. Whenever they want something, whenever other people like beat them, other kids beat them, they will come to you running to mom. This has done this to me. This one and this one has done this to me. So you are now doing. You are work like you're working throughout. You're not resting. You don't have like off days. You are working like, and you don't have time to rest. You are always 24 hours working, 24/7 working. You don't have like your own time. You understand? So that's the only advantage of but when you are financially stable, you are good to go, because you can hire someone who will, like, but mother is a mother. People will kids will left their nannies, their aunties, their nannies there, and come to you and complain about something that they can even tell their nannies and everything. So a mother is a mother. So that's the only disadvantage of having kids. But the advantage is that you will be, you have now a title. People are referring to as Mama Fulani. So number four is getting a job. Getting a job is very good. Having a job, your job, it's good because you're getting money. You are getting paid. You are being paid. You are earning. So yeah, it's very good to have a job. That's the advantage of having a job, is because you are earning, you are getting something, you are being paid. But the only disadvantage is when the boss is not in a good mood. You will be controlled. They will do to you like, they will do anything they want with you. They can even decide that you're not going to rest today until you go home. They can be in a very bad mood some days, and you have to pay for it. You have to pay for it because you're working for them, and you can't say, you can't like talk to your, like, you cannot talk back at your boss, because you will get fired. So you have like to remain calm, even if they tell you what, you have to remain calm, because you are maintaining, you are getting something. So the only advantage is that you're being paid, but the disadvantage is when the boss is not in the mood, in a good mood. You will get paid. You will pay for the moodless day. You will pay for the thing that you did not do. It's just like, get me something. No, I don't like that. Give me, you know ordering you around, controlling you, but you can't do anything about it. So that's the only disadvantage about getting a job. Growing up, like growing, becoming an adult. Understand? Becoming like you are now, you're not a kid anymore. So number 5 is now getting old, guys. The more you grow, the more you, the only advantage of growing up, I'd say, is you are trying new, you are living like your life, you are trying new things. You can do whatever you want because you're not in your parents' home anymore. You can now have a boyfriend if you want because you are old enough to date or something, or yeah, things like that. So the only disadvantage of being older, of being an adult, is because responsibilities are now increasing. You guys understand? When you are a small girl, it's just you and you alone. When you are now growing, now responsibilities, you have to buy this, you have to buy this, you have to buy, like body lotions, you have to buy like makeups. You have to look good, you have to do your hair, you have to do your nails. Like a woman, I'm talking about women now, but I don't do those things. You have to how my hair is looking right now, because I don't have money for my hair. I used my money for my daughter's birthday, and I came I was broke again, guys. I'm waiting for this end month, and I don't know how this month is going, when this month will end, because guys, I'm broke, like really broke. Even now, as I'm speaking right now, I don't let me not say it. I don't know, but God is my provider. So you have to do responsibilities are there. You have to when you have kids, these kids want to eat like snacks, they want yogurt and everything. Responsibilities are not are always there waiting for you, to perform your duties as a parent, because when you grow up, you will become maybe you will become a parent, you become someone, so responsibilities are increasing every day once when you are growing old, when you are becoming an adult. So that's the only disadvantage, but the advantage is you can do anything you want. Understand? So the number 6, our last and not least, our last one is about about being famous, guys. This one, I think, let me just put this down because this one is very heavy. Number 6 is being famous, guys. The only disadvantage of being famous is people will now, people will know you. You will get to know. You will get known by people. People knows you when they mention your name. They're like, oh, I know that woman. Like someone like who? Whom can I say? Someone like, those famous that I don't know where you're watching me from. So yeah, like Nicki Minaj, like Rihanna, like Michael, is it like Michael Zuluenye, like it will be Michael, like Vera Sidika, Vera Sidika, and many more celebrities, famous people that who doesn't like to be known by the people. You can't be in trouble, because people knows you. But the only disadvantage is now when you become famous, even eating like a common cabbage, like going to a kibanda to buy like a common cabbage or tomato is problem, because people now be like, so she is like this, so she's suffering, she's walking with a Crocs, she's putting on a Croc, she's like, oh my God. So she also like wear shoes that is cheap shoes, something like slippers. It's like they think that when you are famous, you are not supposed to be living like them. Understand? That's the only disadvantage of being famous. So yeah, but for me, I don't know if it's a problem, because if people will now be shocked if they see, like people right now, people when they see me like I'm doing my things on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or everywhere, they think that I've already made it in life, So I'm even scared. I'm even scared. Even walking is a problem for me. It's a really problem, a bigger problem to me, because I can't even go to my mother's place. When I was in my mother's place there in Machakos, I was even scared of walking around because people would be like, I thought, by a sword, I thought you have money. I thought you have money. I thought like people want to ask you questions, like they don't. People are like, texting me and asking me, as in when I post, like when I, let's say for example, I'm somewhere, maybe there's a time I was in Wilson Airport. We were just walking, like I took a picture there. So people are like, oh, so you are at Wilson Airport, where are you going? Or do you work there? People are like asking so many questions which you are not comfortable with, because they think, sometimes when you are when you become a famous, that is the reason why famous people are like to post things, but they like to fake life, because people have already seen that in them, so they want to show them they are real, only one thing that I love, the one thing I love about myself is I do things, I put myself out there, I show you what is going on in my life, I can't really go when I'm in my sister's house, that place, you've been watching, if you are my fan, how it is. I post, I will not be scared of or afraid of posting those videos or pictures that I have taken from, I will not be scared of posting those pictures in that house, And when I come here, I'm always like, I'm posting things. No, I'm not faking, but I'm posting like what is going on in my life at the moment, So like right now I'm here. When I post like this video, I was here and I'm here, and it is the reality. I'm not faking. When I go back to where my sister's house is, I will also shoot a video there and I will post it without even being scared, because I know I'm doing what I want, The problem is not the background or something. The problem is, are you getting the message that I'm, are you enjoying what I'm saying, or are you enjoying what I'm doing, So the only problem with being famous is people want to see you like they are not expecting you to live like them, but they forget that you are just the normal person like them. You are not like what someone want, because I'm guys, being famous, I don't know let me wait and see how it feels, because I don't know the feeling yet. Let me wait and see if maybe I pray that when I become famous, I want like the favor of God to be just here, here. When people see me, they don't see the negativity in me. They will always see the positive, They will only focus on the positive sides. You understand? They will always focus on my positive side, or my positive me, not the negative. Even if they see me like in a kibanda eating like chapati and beans, they will not ask me questions like, what are you doing? Because I want to be the real me, When I go to a 5-star hotel, I want to show them that I am in a I'm in the 5-star hotel. When I'm in a ghetto, I want them to know that I was in a ghetto, and I like mixing things so that it cannot affect me later. So guys, that was the thing that I wanted to tell you guys. The let me say the advantages and the disadvantages. So what do you think? This is real? This is the truth, or I'm just thinking out, or I'm just exaggerating? Tell me on the comment section what do you think about these videos and the story that I'm talking about today. So thank you for watching this video. Continue subscribing to this channel, to continue liking my videos, and drop your comment and tell me where you're watching me from, and I'll be really glad to hear. So till next time, bye.